Hi, we're really excited to show you Hornbill's knowledge solution. But before we start looking at how to use it, let's take a look at how knowledge is structured. So knowledge consists of knowledge bases. Each knowledge base has a single owner, a knowledge manager. Within each knowledge base are articles that are grouped by topic. Topics are organised in a folder-like structure. An article can be one of a number of article types, depending on its content. And articles can also be assigned tags. Tags are not for organising articles, like topics are, but tags are useful for users to find the articles they need. Access to knowledge is based on entitlement. This means that if a customer, or even you, are allowed to have access to knowledge articles, then they can be discovered via global search, via search on the portals, and also through a new knowledge widget that's available to add to the portal pages. In addition, knowledge articles can be accessed here in the Services widget against their associated service. For the rest of this video, we're going to look at how you, as a knowledge manager, can create and configure knowledge bases, how you manage who has access to them, who can contribute to them, and how things like approvals and reviews work. In addition, we'll also see how easy it is to convert existing FAQs into knowledge articles. You might be able to contribute to other people's knowledge bases by writing articles, but only you can manage your own knowledge base, and that ownership is not shared. It's yours alone. So here, I'm logged into Hornbill as a knowledge manager called Sonia. Knowledge bases are accessed here, both ones I manage and ones I'm a contributor to. On this page, we can see some high-level settings available to knowledge managers. So let's start by exploring a knowledge base that I manage, one that's already active, in use, and has some content in it. So immediately I can see and search through all of the articles in this knowledge base. But importantly, I have access to a number of pages over here in the left-hand menu. This first one is where I configure the knowledge base. These properties are all set when the knowledge base is created, but they can be updated at any time. One key aspect of your knowledge base is that when articles are submitted, you have to approve them for publishing. This provides a safety net so that you can ensure the quality of the content that gets published and means that there's no nasty surprises. Now, we're aware that there's some use cases where a review and approvals process might not be necessary. So for flexibility, you can turn it off if you want. It just means that anyone who is a contributor can publish articles without review or approval, which have the potential to be consumed immediately. Importantly, the global visibility of the knowledge base is set here, with the option to make it available in either or both of the portals. These two settings are also available at the article level too, for granular control over what content is shared with end users. Importantly though, disabling visibility here at the global level overrides the article settings. So everything in this knowledge base will be hidden from the portals if this is disabled here. In a similar vein, the knowledge base status provides you with a means for setting what life cycle stage it is in. But it also determines the visibility of the articles, not just on the portals but for agents too. So when a knowledge base is in development or retired, it's hidden from all users. Now, knowledge bases, as well as topics and all article content, have multilingual support. Wherever you see the translation and subsequent plus icons, you can add localized content. And just like other parts of Hornbill, you can use Google Translate to automatically convert text, or enter your own verified text. Creating and updating a topic structure is intuitive. You can rearrange this at any time by dragging and dropping items, but be mindful that this updates your knowledge base in real time. So make sure you've decided on what you want to do first, so you don't confuse your users who might be browsing knowledge at the same time. And just like your knowledge base status, you can set a status at each topic level to manage the various life cycles of content within your knowledge base. This is a really helpful feature as you build and grow and maintain your knowledge base, so you can hide content within certain topics until they're ready. So we've set up a knowledge base, we've created a topic structure, and there's even some articles in this. Now we're ready to share it with customers and agents for use. And we've made this really simple to do. So access to each knowledge base is done by associating services to it. If a user is subscribed to a service or is on that service's supporting team, then they have access to view your knowledge base. It's as simple as that. What you need to remember here though is that if you don't specify any services, then all users will have access to your knowledge base. So don't create a knowledge base and think you'll come back to this later, as you'll be exposing it to everyone if you publish it. So far we've looked at the knowledge base and topic level. So let's shift perspective a little and look at how knowledge articles get into your knowledge base. As the knowledge base manager, you can contribute to your own knowledge base, and that kind of goes without saying. Now everyone else that you want to be able to contribute is specified by you right here, either individually or by team. And they don't need to be subscribed to the associated services to be added as contributors. So when one of your contributors submits a draft article for a review, you'll receive a notification for approval. And when you visit this article, it's as simple as approving or rejecting the submission. And in addition to approvals, you can create and manage reviews from here and assign them as activities with due dates and so on. These reviews live outside of the approval process but are a useful way of assigning and monitoring knowledge base review work. Now, one area of knowledge which is only going to evolve and get better is tools for accessing metrics around how knowledge is used and the engagement across a knowledge base. Here you have access to a knowledge base's statistics. And you can visualize things like your most accessed articles and the ones that have been shared or liked the most. These types of insights are also available at the article level too. And one feature we're sure is really going to help you if you're currently using our existing ways of capturing and surfacing knowledge is the ability to convert FAQs to knowledge articles at the click of a button. So from within the service portfolio, by accessing a service that you have access to manage, simply navigate to FAQs, select one that you want to convert to a knowledge article, and here's the button. This copies all of the information from the FAQ into a draft knowledge article. So that's it for this overview of how to configure and manage your knowledge bases. Be sure to watch our video for knowledge contributors on how articles are created and used by agents to support your end users.